Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
What is happening, everybody? My name is Brian. With me always is...
I'm Mark.
And we are talking shit.
No doubt. Hey, did you like that? I changed the volume. It's down more now.
Yeah, but it's still a little loud. So,
It's supposed to be. It's supposed to get people's attention and then suck them in. You know.
you like sucking a lot. So, hey.
Oh my God.
Man, Mark, we have some very interesting guests tonight. What is
shit.
that?
I don't know. You searching for porn again?
Oh, come on, man. What the?
What was that?
What is going on?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Retro Rental Review. My name is Andrew Jasic alongside Matt Thrash. We are here. We are taking over. Ladies and gentlemen, finally, Retro Rental Review has made it to the Deluxe Edition Network. I told you, Thrash. I told you we could do it. We are here. We are the champions, baby. How you like that?
I think that's great, man. And I don't even know how we got in. Like, I think I sent you some link or something. You clicked on it and we went right into this. So,
and they were begging.
We're in the DEN, baby.
They said, please, Retro Rental, please come work for us. And we said, okay, look, we got a lot of offers, but we're going to come work for the DEN. So here we are. And ladies and gentlemen, I promise you right now, there is no podcast better than the Retro Rental Review on DEN. We are happy to be here. That is for sure. Yes. That is for sure. What's going on here?
Guys, what the hell just happened?
We're here on the DEN. We're here on the Deluxe Edition Network.
Yeah, what are you guys doing here?
It's our show.
Yeah.
We hacked into the mainframe. See, it was the encryptions rerouted into the mainframe. Out comes the Retro Rental Review, and now people can stop being so bored with this crap and actually listen to a good podcast.
I told you not to click on that link, Andy. I told you it was going to be.
It's not my fault. Well, it's not my fault.
Guys,
it's
I told you not to click on it, man.
I clicked on it.
What?
We got some bad news.
What?
We're not in Deluxe Edition Network anymore.
This is somehow your fault.
This is not my fault.
This is somehow your fault.
You said
how
that
it's
we
your
could
fault,
come in
but it's
the
your fault.
DEN by clicking on the link, and that's what we did. We clicked on the link. Here we are, and now we're in this crap.
I had really, really, really good guests tonight, Mark, for us. A couple of porn stars.
That
was us. That was us.
And
hold on, wait a minute.
You don't recognize me because usually my name is Mike Honcho.
Yeah,
but
that's what it was.
And I'm Cinnamon.
Yeah, he sure in the hell ain't sweet.
Yeah.
Like cinnamon.
Well, right. Guys, I'm sorry you took over our show, but I mean, what do you want to talk about?
It is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, nobody does it better than the Retro Rental Review when it comes down to talking about retro movies from the 80s and 90s. And if you haven't seen us yet, you are in for a surprise. First of all, Mark and Brian, talking shit, thank you so much for having us here, or thank you for standing by and letting us take over, as it were. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Retro Rental Review. And today we are going back to June 2nd, 1989 to take a look at wrestling's best movie ever. No Holds Barred, starring Hulk Hogan, Kurt Fuller, Joan Severance, and Tiny Lister. Directed by Thomas J. Wright. Music by Jim Johnston. Our own WWE guy is doing our music for us. I'll tell you, the music in this wasn't half bad. It was good movie. It was a good 80s retro movie.
It was
the smooth jazz that comes on when he's getting his second win to fight Zeus. Really,
it was jazz? Like this. It was this nice porn-esque music. Yeah, it got us excited for Hogan.
The porn music in the limo. Yes. What was he really doing in that limo?
Because he was about to rip him.
Wait a minute. You mean the limo that he kicked across the road from one side to the other?
Right. Just wait. We just getting started.
Horses. We will get to there.
We are going to get to that. With a budget of $8 million, it box office grossed $16 million. Thrash, this movie made money.
It made money?
Oh,
This movie
yeah.
made money.
I don't know how it did it.
Hey,
I don't
Vince
know how it
McMahon
did.
made his money back. He, off of it. That's all that
Jeez.
matters.
He made twice the money back. He
Yeah.
did really good. And he got a lot of people interested in Hogan, which I fell for it. I don't know. I was a big fan of like Zeus and like their actual feud that came out of making this movie.
that feud was really good.
Really?
It was awesome.
I went to the drive-in to see this movie when I was younger.
Was it free?
You drove to the drive-in, didn't you? You drove to the drive-in. To
I
see
drove.
this movie.
Yeah, my mom took me
Okay,
Your
sure.
mom took you to see No Holds Barred?
Wait
That's
a minute.
when you were 25
because she wanted to
years old.
see. She wanted to watch Roadhouse afterwards. So,
Okay,
Roadhouse.
as long as there was a good movie associated with this horrible pile of walking
Well,
dog shit.
back then, I was a kid. I liked Hogan. So watching this movie was, worth it. To me, back then, the movie wasn't that bad compared to now.
It's not. No,
Wait,
I
and-
tell you, I
Actually,
love it.
we were actually shocked. We were actually shocked because we both enjoyed it when we watched it. Because we watched it together. We were like, what the hell is this?
It's not meant.
In Mark's defense, guys, a drive-in, they don't exist anymore for you young kids.
We have
Mark's
one in
defense,
Ocala.
A drive-in, you could pack 12 kids in the back of a pickup truck,
Mhm.
take them to a movie theater,
With the
Buy-
Bigfoot pizza.
buy a
Yep.
big giant the little Caesars twofers
Yeah.
that came in
Yeah,
the
back
freaking
then-
giant
yeah, back then.
rectangular box and hide all the kids in the truck. Shut the fuck up, and go through the thing. Pay $1.50 and watch 2 movies, not one,
Mhm.
2.
You know what was my
It was
favorite
great.
thing about everything that Brian just said? When he said the pizza that comes in a rectangular box. Thank you.
Do you remember
Yes.
it?
Well,
Yeah,
no,
the
it
Bigfoot.
actually was a big.
Yeah, it was
You know-
that, and you like ripped it
Yeah.
open.
You had to rip it open,
You
and
ripped
you got 2 for the price of
it
1.
open.
I absolutely love that pizza. We used to sit in the back seat, and our parents would try to finagle it in the car, and we're like,
Yeah.
"Okay, well, you got to turn it a little bit more."
And it
then
like
we-
sat on your lap and it burned your legs, but you
Had
didn't
to.
care because you were so excited to
So
get into
So
the
excited. And it was
Yes,
just the
sir.
same shit pizza. It was just longer. Back to the task at hand. Let's get
Let's get to it.
let's check out.
So, fun fact,
Thank
you
you
know
very
how I like my fun facts. In the ring scenes, Hogan wears the WWF Winged Eagle Heavyweight Championship belt, right?
The white one, yes.
Did you guys know that in the dressing room scenes before his match with Zeus, he has the XL Championship belt on? This was a belt that was never used by the WWF, but it was designed to be worn by Andre the Giant. So I think this belt was made just in case Hogan said, "Fuck you, Hogan! I'm not going to lose to you. I'm going to win the title." And I think they made the
Oh.
belt just in case Andre said, "No, you know what? I'm going to be champion."
That
Isn't
makes
that
sense.
crazy?
Well,
That's crazy.
I didn't recognize a belt changed throughout
I didn't
the whole scene.
either. I didn't either. So it must have been like a big version of the Winged Eagle, but it was just a larger size because they call it the XL Championship belt. So it was
That's
literally
cool.
designed for Andre the Giant. That is cool.
That's neat.
Things I didn't know, and things
Right?
I just
Things you
learned.
didn't know.
Things
You know,
you
Buff
didn't know.
Bagwell was one of the extras in that too. So that was
I read that
What?
today.
Another fun
I had no
fact,
clue. I had no clue.
every now and then we'll dig out some good ones. All right. Let's travel back in time. Let's check out No Holds Barred. So we open this movie. We open with a credit roll, and in the background we hear Mean Gene Okerlund and Jesse the Body Ventura doing commentary. It sounds as though they're doing commentary for a movie. It doesn't sound like
Right.
their normal commentary. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, this
Yeah,
is
their banter back
totally
and forth.
scripted for the
Yeah.
bullshit. You know.
Yeah.
But we do finally get an image as we see the hero of our film burst open the doors. And out comes the star of the show, Hulk Hogan, aka Rip.
Fucking rip.
Fucking Rip.
Rip.
So Hogan goes into the audience, this nice slow motion hero-esque entrance, and he has with him Randy, who's his brother.
Right.
Rip looks at the audience and gives him one of these.
It's like
He
this.
hits- he hits-
It's like
that's
this
right.
retarded,
It's
like shocker looking thing.
Yeah, he had a shocker. He had like a hang loose, but he had spina bifida.
He couldn't figure out if he was supposed
Get
to
it,
do
Rick!
this. He's like,
Maybe-
okay,
maybe he
am I
broke his-
making?
Maybe he broke his, pinky a little.
That's what it
Maybe.
was. Like he jammed his finger right before the shooting, and they're like, "Fuck it, that's just the sign from now on."
He stuck it in Zeus's butt.
It's like you
what happened
know
there?
when like sometimes when you go to like wave at somebody or like give them like a hey, like one of these, and you like forget how to do it, and you just like that's like what that's what the Hogan Rip shocker is.
I
It
wave
was
to
like,
people like this.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
but why was
Oh,
this
shit.
the Rip him? Like what? Like he didn't even do anything that it regarded in this except for
Reminded nothing.
yeah.
It was seriously. I think he just thanked somebody for coffee one morning, and Vince is like, "Yes, like that." Let's
he,
make
like,
a movie.
and he like
So-
he had
So
like
he wasn't
paralyzed-
version 1,
No, yeah, well, yeah, no.
or
We were-
maybe
we
he
were
was trying to
thinking-
be version 0.1.
Yeah, maybe. We were talking about it because for the longest time we hadn't seen this movie in a long time. When we finally watched it, we said we were thinking it was the shocker. We were like, we thought it was this. I was like, oh yeah, we remember that. You know what I mean? But no, it's not that. It's it's this.
Yeah.
Whatever this is. We're just getting started. This is the opening of the movie.
Spina bifida in his hand.
Spina bifida. It's-
And what's great is that everyone's like, rip
God.
them, rip them, rip them.
Yep.
And I was like, rip them? Like farts?
yeah, rip
like-
them.
Yeah, I could see that.
Rip them. You got it.
Somebody did rip him in this movie. We're gonna get to that too.
Oh, I was ripping them because
Oh, we
we had
got that.
burritos before we
Wait,
watched it. So I was
That's
ripping
the only scene I remembered before watching it again. All right. So Rip is having a championship match with James Fuller. Rip sees Randy give him the Rip symbol, which wakes him out of some sort of a sleeper hold. So again, this is like Paul Bearer with the urn. So and
Yeah.
Paul Bearer raises the urn. This is Hogan's urn. But Hogan ends up winning with the Axe Bomber. It's basically just a it's
the
a
move that he used in Japan.
a running
Yeah.
double axe handle.
and that was like nobody would have gotten, like, no WWE fan would have gotten that.
Mhm.
But it's just like, okay, well, whatever. But goddamn well, Hogan had his creative control and just said, you know what, listen, I'm not going to do the leg drop for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, no problem. Just the Axe Bomber, So the executives are very interested in Hogan. They're all watching this on TV. Brell, who is the antagonist of the film, is very angry and he wants Rip on his network. And for some reason, his favorite phrase to call people he doesn't like is jock ass.
Chalk ass. 10 o'clock
Jock ass.
tomorrow. Boardroom. I
You
want to do that. I
jackass.
want to do that in a meeting.
Oh,
10
so do I.
o'clock tomorrow.
You jock ass.
You jackass.
Totally going to work tomorrow to use jockass.
You should.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
It's happening.
We go to the next day, and Brell is holding a board meeting, and Brell is really pissed, yelling at his team for not coming up with good ideas on how to bring in Rip, saying that Rip has his price. So now we have Ted DiBiase.
Yeah.
We then cut to Rip walking into the building to have a meeting with Mr. Brell.
Oh.
Brell says he's willing to pay. The way he looked at Rip with this was just like, who would work with this man under these circumstances? It was just like, I'm willing to pay.
I'm really to pay.
It's a prostitution scheme, dude. Come on.
You seem reasonable.
But you know what was great is before that in the board meeting, remember all those people were like pitching ideas to Mr. Brell, and that one lady says an idea. He goes, Mrs. Tidings, take a leak.
Take a leak.
What? What?
And then
Yes.
like Brell breaks this glass on Rip's poster on the face, and I swear to God, it looks like he accidentally smashed like his canister of cocaine. Like
was
right on
cocaine
his face.
everywhere.
Oh
Like,
yeah, yeah.
This was foreshadowing for Hogan's personal life. This was just like, here,
Well, this
that's
is
his
the-
price.
And this is now Stone Cold's entrance music.
That's true. They
Yeah.
took that sound bite when so No Holds Barred has lived
Yeah.
forever in infamy.
Yeah.
It's great.
So
So Rip is not very interested in Brell's approaches and advances, and even rips up a blank check that Brell offers him.
He shoves it in his mouth.
He shoves it. So Rip goes to leave. Rip goes to leave. Brell starts yelling at him again, calling him a jockass. Rip shoves the check in Brell's mouth before he leaves, and right before he leaves, he hits him with the
Rip'em gang sign.
Oh shit! The movie was, you know what? It was great when I was 5, but not now.
Yes.
Just not now. That's great.
It was great
But don't
when
worry,
it was
Brell.
on VHS.
Oh yeah, but don't worry. Brell has another plan. Rip leaves in the limo, and the limo tries to kidnap him. He's a really hot commodity, apparently. The limo is reinforced with a lot of steel, and the windows are practically unbreakable. But Rip, being such a strong man, is able to kick dents in the doors.
Oh wow!
Rip kicks the
softcore
car.
porn music plays.
Oh, the music!
The
My
softcore
God,
porn
Yes,
music.
yeah.
this hot romantic 80s style bush music. I can see the pubes from here. Out in the fur. Just
Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to trim it back a little bit.
Excuse
as
me,
soon as he
miss.
kicks the door to see all these pubes fly everywhere. Oh shit.
What kind of boots was Hogan wearing in that limousine?
Those are great. Those white boots. Is the white boots he was wearing in that scene?
yes.
Beautiful boots.
What kind
That's
of
Created
outfit
these
was he wearing?
these big round giant dents all over the car door.
He had those steel-toed, like tipped cowboy boot things that he was just kicking them. Yeah, kicking them in, bro.
He
Kicking
just
'em
did
in.
legs. He just did legs that day.
He just
So
did
I-
legs, so he was nice. He was nice and prepared for this, just in case he got kidnapped by a psycho TV
Do
producer in
legs
a limo.
and wear white boots. White booties.
The limo parks in an abandoned warehouse. And Rip flies through the top of the limo.
Rip rips a mighty fart and flies right out of the top
He
of the
ripped
limo going,
Yeah.
yeah.
He
Oh,
jumps, dude, like he leaped out
Bro,
of the
he
thing.
doesn't
Like
it was
jump.
great.
He jetpacks out. The
He
power of
looked
his
Like Rey
fart.
Mysterio's entrance.
Rey
Yeah.
Mysterio's entrance. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit!
In fact,
He lands
he
on
said,
top.
"Who's
Became Rey
that jumping
Mysterio.
out the sky?"
Oh
goodness.
shit! So Rip just beats the shit out of all of these evil executives in this abandoned warehouse after he crashes through the limousine roof. Follow me, guys.
Gotcha.
Rip
I'm with you.
then pulls out the driver to finish him off, but notices something as funky is in the air. So he looks at him and says, "What's that smell?" To which the driver responds, "Dookie." It was
Matt's
so
got
gross
it.
because you see like the wetness. You know what I mean? Like you
Mhm.
saw the wetness in his pants before he pulled him out. It was the most disgusting
I
thing
swear
ever.
that's what Mark said. That was my favorite part in the whole movie.
That
I was like,
hilarious.
why?
It is the most memorable. I will say
It's
that.
the most memorable, just the way that the guy said it, though,
We were invested.
and
after
the
we saw
look on
that
the look on Hogan's face, like, you know,
Yeah.
you know,
You know, Dookie.
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 Wait a minute. I bet I can remember and recite Hogan's line to the T. Ready?
You need to go to the bathroom, bro? We can pause it so you can go, you know,
like
drop a
like
deuce.
Tim
can't
like
pause
Tim
live
the Toolman
TV.
Taylor. Oh, oh, it's great.
You couldn't have
Well,
wrote
then-
a better script.
Oh, it's fantastic. This is a wrestling movie for sure. This is an 80s wrestling movie for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
The next day, Rip meets Samantha, who talks about his brand improvement. I guess for Samantha's his new representative, and they're all talking about his brand. This is what happens in wrestling. They all have their own brand ambassadors.
Hey.
Samantha
Oh,
works
wait,
for Rip.
and Sam is also she got her start in Playboy 2 times.
That makes sense.
So
That makes
that's
sense.
why
1990
Rip looks at her constantly with rapey eyes.
1990,
Rapey eyes?
1992.
Rapey eyes. He's just like
Yep.
he was like this the whole time.
Oh,
Yeah, he was really trying to bang, you know, and that's that. You know, I'll splice it in, but I don't think anybody wants to see. I don't know.
Rapey
I-
eyes.
She looked. I mean, she looked okay, I guess, for an '80s chick, but like nowadays, just like I don't know. She had those weird. I don't know. She's funky looking, right? Am I alone?
I
in that?
thought
No,
so. I
listen.
thought so. I thought she was funky, like
I
funky
bet
looking.
she had that big bush that you were talking about.
Huge bush,
Huge.
huge bush,
Huge.
and that's what they.
Huge.
You know what? That's what you needed in the '80s. You needed a mountainous, terrain.
Right. You didn't.
You
do
needed
what
something
they
that a
do now.
Yeti would live in. That's what you needed to get Playboy in the '80s.
Would you live here?
Oh, look, Todd is here. Hi, Todd.
Oh, it's Toddery Duncan.
Yeah.
Did you give
Okay.
him the rip? Did you give him the rip side?
Yeah. every time somebody says something in the chat, hey Todd. If you get
Hey.
super chats, we'll do 2 of them.
I feel like you know what this is. It's like he like is mimicking his shop teacher. All right, someone help me pass out the test. And he's like, "Oh, the rip 'em sign," because he lost his fingers on the rip saw.
And the rip saw. That's why it's rip 'em. Now it makes sense.
right off.
Now it
And
makes
now-
sense.
And
Oh
now
my
it makes
God.
sense.
Now he is sorry.
Oh.
Okay. So when Rip talks to Samantha, he convinces her to go to dinner in this
Oh my
cheesy
God.
French restaurant. Rip is wearing the most amazing all white outfit. It is the most disgusting plastered white thing you could ever see. Apparently, Rip also speaks French, which is really important to know for the rest of the film.
And was that French restaurant? Was that like a restaurant or like a church converted into a French restaurant?
It was
Weird.
seriously the most colonial looking French restaurant I've ever seen in my life. It's just
It was weird. It's like you walk in, it's like Sacre Bleu.
the choirs
How
in the
long?
background and shit.
How long did Hogan have to remember French lines to be able to speak a little
You know
tiny bit of?
Well,
I'll bet.
probably over the years,
Yeah,
going
probably over the years.
He
That's right.
probably learned a little bit.
Vince is like, listen, I'm gonna make a movie. I'm gonna have you speak 3 French lines. And this is shoots in 6 months, so you better get started.
It'd be a good idea, Hogan. We're going to have you speak French. Maybe he learned it
Oh.
from Andre.
Wow.
Oh yeah, maybe Andre. Yeah, maybe that was his nod to Andre. Who knows?
Yeah.
We then cut to this dive bar.
Oh, boy.
This is the most ghetto bar in town, and there's wrestling going on. There's people getting tattooed. There's a midget drinking beer in a cage.
In a cage.
Like, why not? Brell and the executives come into the bar to kind of just check out the scene for some reason. I guess they're on their lunch break, and this is what they do.
New
Brell
venue.
offers. It's what it is. Their new venue. Brell offers $100 to a random guy in the audience to go and fight the guy in the ring. And then Brell gets the idea that this is something they could really use on the network.
You know
They
what
really
you're
wanna do
forgetting,
this whole
though?
wrestling
You're
thing.
forgetting the waitress when they first walk in. Remember what she says to him? Are
What's
you
she
guys
say?
cops?
Oh.
No. Well, the gay bar's down the street.
Get bar is down the street.
No, but you cannot. Whoever wrote this, it's like, okay, whoever wrote this, we want to talk to you. Reach out to us. Tell us how much blow
Vincent-
you were doing when you wrote the script.
Mark
We
and
wanna
I-
know.
Vincent
Mark and I talked
Hogan
about
will not
this.
do that.
Wait a minute. Mark and I talked about this. It was written by someone. It was handed to Vince and Hogan together, I guess. And this is when Vince is trying to make Hogan a star in other avenues. And they got the script and rewrote this thing in 72 hours in a Florida hotel.
Hey,
And I'm
Hogan,
still trying to figure
That
out what
makes
the
sense.
original
Hogan
script.
Hogan came up with the
That was bad.
ending, the match itself, while he was sitting on a toilet, supposedly.
So the beginning, the middle, and the end, all while
I'm
taking
not
a dump.
surprised. I'm not
It's
surprised.
Dookie.
It's Dookie. This movie is legit Dookie. It really is.
A steamy, heaping pile of it.
So then we cut to Brell holding a press conference announcing his new program called Battle of the Tough Guys. The winner will get $100,000 tax-free. Brell is so powerful, he's going to overthrow the government and make sure that the check goes to the winner is not going to get taxed.
Not going to get taxed.
He invites all these competitors to attend. We then cut back to the bar, and this is where the filming of the Battle of the Tough Guys is being done.
Yes.
We have a montage, this 80s montage of wrestling matches until the door breaks down, and then we get this we get Tiny. Oh man,
Tiny.
it's great the
and
way
his
he
denim
enters.
and his denim glory.
Oh my God, his denim in the 80s. This is so the 80s.
80s.
We get a close up of Brell who says, "Let him fight," and this
After
guy
he holds
destroys.
someone by the throat.
Yeah,
He held a woman up by her
He held the
throat.
waitress by the throat. Let
Like it
him
was so.
fight.
It was so easy. He could have went like this, like.
come here. Like nowadays, would that be Brock Lesnar? You think they'd put Brock Lesnar in Zeus's role? Probably.
Oh my
right?
God! If Brock ever does a movie like this, I quit. I
can see
fucking
it.
quit.
I
You
can
know what
see
they
it.
should do? Like they should remake the movie line for line with today's wrestlers. I guarantee it would be a hit. It would be a hit.
Line for
It,
line.
it would.
no.
I think it would be a hit.
Line
No,
for line.
I think it would be a
They
hit.
would
I
appreciate
agree.
the irony.
I agree. I agree with
Yeah.
it.
I think it'd be amazing. Just use today's cinematography and today's wrestlers, and it would be absolutely a smash. I'd go see it.
And make it a musical.
Oh God, I can't
It's
stand
Dookie.
musicals.
It's Dookie. He shit himself. Dookie.
Oh,
I'm gonna splice in a bunch of like background dancers and shit for that.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Okay. Where was I? Oh,
The Zeus.
okay. So Zeus goes into the ring and destroys a couple of wrestlers that just got done with their match. Rip, his trainer, and Randy are all watching on TV at home. Rip's trainer announces that he used to be this guy's trainer and he got locked up because he killed some guy after the bell.
And I never trained him again.
So
Yeah,
I guess
'cause
he
he
just
went to
got out of
prison,
prison. He just got out of prison. So that's good. Brell announced that this guy is the winner. He asked him what his name is. This guy rips the microphone out of Brell's hand and says, Zeus. And then he looks at four people at once.
Listen, I couldn't figure out am I supposed to follow the eyebrow or the fucking eye, bro? Like,
no, it's
what
fucking
am I
weird, isn't
supposed
it?
to do here? It's like you fucked with me the
Oh,
whole time. I mean,
it's great. This guy's great. Tiny Lister is probably
Yes.
he always plays like some kind of ass, obviously because he looks like one, But
He
he's always like a big
he
bully.
plays like that bully, yeah.
Yeah, and he's great, But this movie is just like it's right up his alley. Just how
I think
corny it
Kurt
was.
Fuller, he always plays bad guys too.
He always does.
really
He always plays a bad guy or a kiss ass.
Yeah.
He's
Yes.
really good at it too.
He's
Ghostbusters.
great
He was in Ghostbusters.
Yes.
too. Yeah, he's the
Yeah,
mayor's
he
kiss
was-
ass.
Yeah, that's right. He was the guy who wanted to shut them down. That's right.
That's right.
So we cut
no.
down to the
Never mind.
Yeah, it was the mayor's kiss ass. So we cut to the next day, another board meeting. Apparently, WTN, which is Brell's network, was #1 in their time slot. Zeus is all over the newspaper, and everybody's so emphatic about this Battle of the Tough Guys thing. So they decided to on-go the battle. So we cut to next week. Battles of the Tough Guy, week 2. Zeus versus Lug Wrench.
Lug wrench.
Lug
But-
wrench.
Zeus.
But what was one of the ratings? You remember? My son had violent nightmares, and Bro goes, "They're watching, aren't they?"
They're watching, aren't they?
What an
Just-
asshole!
In case
What
we
an
didn't know.
asshole.
So it's Zeus versus Lug Wrench. Jesus Christ. It's Zeus versus Lug Wrench in a broiler room where there's fire in the background.
And construction workers.
Zeus is wearing a very sexual chain mesh top. Brell is
That's
watching from his office and said he will lead Zeus. We then cut back to Zeus, who is winning and screaming. So for some reason, Zeus, when he wins, he screams a lot. He's like Goro. in this.
Don't forget, he clicks his things together.
He has a little
Oh, yeah.
spiky chain thing,
Yeah.
and he clicks them together.
His
That's
little-
him.
His little ting tings.
Ting tings, ting tings.
Ting ting ting.
So we then cut to Samantha meeting Randy, who's Rip's brother. Rip invites Samantha to a cafe. So they go to this old rundown, I guess 50s diner type thing. And the waitress is like one of those sassy black nurses, you know what I mean? Like, "Hey, sugar," You know, it's like this typecast. You know what I mean? Like, you're an overweight black woman. You could play this part. You know?
Yeah.
This
So bad.
stereotyping racist ass motherfucker.
Yes.
Mhm.
That's right.
You want some sweet potato pie? Fucking racist ass movie, dude. But it was okay in the 80s to be racist.
It was
Wait a
okay
minute.
to be racist in the 80s.
Wait,
That's what we
who's
did.
I? All right, listen. I told you
That's
about
Vince.
the rewrite. Is that Vince or is that Hogan?
That could be
I mean,
both.
let's be honest.
Like,
No,
like
well,
I could
Hogan
imagine
probably
they're
said
both
some stuff
driving
about her in the
and-
back.
And then she says, "That's good motherfucking shit."
Oh, it's great.
Racist assholes.
So as Samantha and Rip are having this great dinner presented by Aunt Jemima, some robbers come into the cafe with a bunch of, well, I guess, threatening the cafe, but Rip is able to
With
fend them off
malicious
with
intent.
Rip is able to fend them off with a bunch of pies.
Pies and rip signs.
he throws pies. He throws pies.
Rip sides.
He's throwing pies, and as soon as other robbers have had their fill, he just gives them one of them. Looks right at Samantha seductively.
Oh my god!
Oh shit!
I am
And you
so
know
glad.
what's funny?
I'm so glad our show got taken over. This is
So
so
you-
much
Oh yeah.
better.
Oh,
So you
it's
know
gonna
what's
get so
funny?
much better than this.
You know what's funny is every time fucking Rip does something, he beats someone up or he does something heroic, he always gives the Rip sign. What else does he do the Rip sign for? Like after he does laundry, after he goes to the DMV, after he pays some bills, after he gets his car washed. Like, could you see him? Like, I just got my car washed. Ripper! Dude, he could be a Mentos commercial. The Ripple Mentos commercial?
That'd be
Oh,
hilarious.
bro.
Yep, Rip,
Rip.
the Rip maker. You know,
No hold.
You're gonna have to.
Mentos commercial,
find
Andy.
that background now.
fat. I got it. No, don't worry,
Okay.
we're good. We
This
have
is
this.
happening.
We have it in the bag.
Yes.
Oh shit! The diners applaud as Samantha looks lovingly at Rip. This is the first time that she's, I guess, gave back the rapey eyes that Hogan has
She
been
wants
looking
to
at her.
rip.
She wants to rip. She wants to rip to ripper. Ripper.
Rip right through that bush.
Ew.
So she's hired by the bad guy to get him to come and work for.
Well, no, don't spoil it now. There's some people ain't seen the movie.
Bro.
That was wrong with
Wow.
Stop it.
Who
Knock
invited
it
this
off.
guy? I told you to click on the other link, Andy. You clicked on the wrong link. We wanted Don Brody.
you.
Don
Okay.
Brody.
We're getting there. We're getting there. So we cut to a hotel room, and Rip and Samantha, I guess, apparently Samantha's team had booked the wrong bed for the room, and it's one single twin size bed. This is the worst motel you could possibly stay in.
That's a wrestler's
Samantha-
dream while you're bullshitting.
Oh, sure is. Yeah, it's like hell yeah.
And how rapey
But-
was the scene? Everything Rip said to Samantha was so uncomfortable.
It was.
Dude,
It was awkward.
Samantha, if I go do this, I'm like, ew.
Was Hogan sexy in the day? Like, was he looked at as a sex symbol with his bald head and shit? Like, is that something you'd be like, oh yeah, I
His
gotta have me
handlebar
some of that.
mustache. Would that make you moist, Mark? Does that mustache make you moist, Mark?
No.
Oh shit! Oh, it's so
It's okay,
bad.
bro.
It's the spot in the back of the head though.
Right?
Yeah,
That little
that's-
weird wrinkle that he's got back there. Hogan's twinkle in his eye and wrinkle in his head.
Samantha, after fighting off Rip's advances all night, comes out of the bathroom dressed in next to nothing lingerie, and her bush is everywhere. It's just out of
Just-
control.
This is out the sides at this point.
You
Yeah,
have
I'm
mountainers
okay.
coming out of there. It's just, you
The air
have,
conditioning's hitting it and it goes like this and shit. Looks
Ladies
like
and gentlemen,
looks
this
like a
show
tough
brought
beat
to
in the
you
desert.
by Bic and Chick. Get you one.
Oh shit! Rip ties a sheet across the bed so they can both have like their own sides of the bed. Apparently, they lie down. I love when they after they left the Riptide after they lie down. after they lie down. That's funny.
Todd,
That's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Oh boy. Okay.
So
Sorry.
after they lie down, they have a very uncomfortable conversation about how lonely Samantha is and how it must be hard on her. Sure. Okay, no problem. But we then cut to Samantha. We get you know, Sam. I'm
Know
right
what you
here.
need, Sam?
If you need me to rip them. We then cut to a few moments later, and Samantha is waking up, and the bed is shaking. So she looks over the sheet, and we see Rip not doing what we think he's doing, but probably way worse. We see him in these tight pink skivvies, doing like these really fast push-ups.
He's got his
But the
feet
best
on the
part is
bed.
when he- is when
He's
he
Yeah, he's
turns
got
over
his
and he
feet
goes,
on the bed.
he's
goes,
declined.
"Right,
He's doing the declines.
It's really weird too because like when it shows like a close up of his heels, and you don't know what the fuck that is. You know what I mean? Like those butt cheeks.
Yeah, at first, yeah.
Where,
At first, it
where are
looks
we?
like-
Where are we going with this?
Mark was super excited. He was like, "Oh my god!"
Are those Hogan's cheeks?
No.
Hell yeah, Hogan's cheeks.
You know it's Hogan's cheeks because he's got the mustache on the back part. Too. And when he farts, it
Oh,
goes,
shit.
brother.
Rip turns around, says something rapey again, and then hops into the bed. The bed breaks. Samantha rolls on top of Rip, and then she kind of accuses him of doing this on purpose. Rip gets mad and sleeps in the lobby. What does he say to Samantha when he storms out to the lobby?
Oh God, I think he says like the couch is more comfortable
Yeah,
than this
there's a couch-
conversation.
There's a couch in the lobby that has a better sense of humor than you do.
Yeah. Oh my God. And it was like, ooh.
Oh, it's the 80s.
And then as he says that, he goes like this.
We're sleeping in the lobby, you bitch. Oh, by the way.
Giving her the rip. See ya.
Oh shit.
You bet.
You bitch. We then cut to the next day, and Brell is yelling at Samantha for not banging Rip. So we now get the sense that Samantha is actually working for Brell. Brell hired her to seduce this guy so he can become part of his network or something. There's no length to what this guy will do.
Yes.
Brell even smacks Samantha, and Samantha runs away. Samantha comes crying to Rip, and she has a black eye. This is Rip's perfect opportunity to pretend he cares about her and takes advantage of her as they start fooling around on the couch until Rip sees Zeus on TV and his boner starts to decline.
Because of the wonky eye.
Oh,
And he's like, oh,
hey, wait, real quick. We're all going to hell for this, but they made the action figure of Zeus.
Yes,
Have
they
you
did.
seen? Have you seen it?
I've seen.
oh yeah.
I've never seen it.
I just want to show you guys real quick.
Oh yeah,
Just
we're
real
going to hell
quick.
now. He's gonna show us. That means something fucked up.
Please tell me he has an eye. Oh, shit.
It's there.
Yes.
It's there.
So
Can we
that's-
zoom into his eye? Let's zoom into his eye.
I don't know. Here, how do I zoom into this fucking thing?
I don't
What the
think
hell
you
is he
can.
doing?
Oh, and there's a Hogan doll.
The Hogan Rip doll.
Oh, yes. That's
Yeah.
great.
So
Okay.
Andy, you don't
I love it.
remember when we did the Thrash Family promos? Bob would always have Zeus, that figure, in the
That's
promo
right.
somewhere. You remember?
That's right.
He
Yeah,
actually
would.
had that doll in the
Yes.
in the-
Yeah, he had the
He
figure.
would,
That's
he would,
right.
he would
That's-
use it in the promos, and he'd like talk to it, and he'd
Oh,
like
that's
look at it
great.
like,
Smart.
ah.
That's super
It was-
smart.
It was fantastic. So Rip sees Zeus on TV. Zeus decides this is an opportune time to challenge Rip on live TV. We then cut to Rip doing his charity work in the park, hanging out with a bunch of kids until a helicopter flies in. and Zeus walks out of the copter with Brell. Brell says, Zeus is waiting for your answer, to which Rip does not reply. So Brell announces Zeus is the winner by forfeit.
Yes.
But
Sure.
he had no clue. Let's give the man an opportunity here. Hogan had no clue what the fuck was going on right now. Like,
That's true. It's just like, listen, I just want to play hopscotch.
I'm 12 again. I mean,
We're about to do the 3-footed leg race. So you know,
this is
find me a
listen,
hotel room I can do some push-ups in with my feet.
I
on
only
the bed.
have 6 hours left of community service after the steroid trial. Listen, I just want to get this over with.
there it is. There it
Oh, my
is.
goodness.
Oh shit! So we then cut back to Samantha, who just can't seem to get out of trouble. So she now gets kidnapped or trying to get kidnapped in a parking lot. But Rip is able to save her and chase this guy down on his motorcycle.
I think
love
she was
how
going to get raped because
Yeah,
you
she was
remember
gonna
what
get-
the
oh,
guy
she was
says. Mr.
Oh,
Brill says it's party time.
yeah. Mr. Brill says it's time to party.
Mr. Brill says it's time to party.
Is that
Fuck
what
out of
happened?
here, bro.
So you can imagine the conversation between Brell and this guy. Is like, listen, I need you to go out and rape this lady. She
And don't forget to say it's party time.
it's party time, and make sure she knows it's from me.
That's terrible, dude.
Oh, it's fucking great. It's great.
So, do you remember what happened with the motorcycle scene and the rapist?
Yes,
so he hits
love
him,
this.
he hits him with he hits the rapist with the motorcycle and he drives him off, and he like runs into a tree and the guy goes flying in the air while Rip is going like this. RoboCop comes out of nowhere and shoots this guy's dick off, and Rip gives him the Rip sign, and RoboCop goes, "That'll do, citizen," and gives him the Rip sign as well. It's not what
It
happened.
must have been the deleted scenes. I don't remember that.
Well-
I just
well-
don't remember that.
I think Ted Turner wrote the original script for this.
That makes sense. But that
Uh,
but don't worry, the Yeti was able to get him down. So.
Yeah,
Oh
the
my
rope. The
Yeti!
guys, let's talk about this motorcycle scene just for a second. I just want to go
It's
a
great.
little off topic. I swear to God, it started off that he was on a motorcycle. When I see the back end of it, it's now a scooter, like a Vespa. What is going on
I don't
here?
remember that. That's great.
because it wasn't his like full blown motorcycle. Because
Because-
in every
right.
Hulk movie, he's always on a motorcycle, right?
Yes, yes.
And it was like he came up, and then like the next scene they get him on like this Vespa, and then that guy like jumps on, and it's like it went from vroom, 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 vroom to
Yeah, like Hogan sits on this giant, like this stretched out Harley, this really nice Harley. The stunt double rides in on a Vespa. And
Did they not have two cycles?
I don't know. I
$8
don't know
million.
what happened.
This is
we
what
can
they-
only rent one. We can only
That's
rent
right.
one.
we have a movie with one Harley and a Vespa.
It's because Hogan ripped the other one up, brother.
They
Yeah.
ripped it.
We
That's right, he
ripped him
ripped
up, brother.
it. You imagine the fucking dude came in with like a tricycle or something with a bell. Ring,
Ding
ring.
ding.
All right. Okay, so now we cut to his steel mill. Zeus is beating up somebody, and Randy, for some reason, decides it's a good time to go watch Zeus in action live. Brell notices Randy and his friends are wearing Rip shirts, and he orders them to be taken to Zeus. Randy,
But that's only
Okay.
because his friend is a piece of crap, and he's like,
so Randy's friend is the worst friend in the world.
"Do you know who this is?
Oh,
This
yeah.
is Rip's brother."
Like,
And Brell's like, "Really?
he totally doxes Randy.
What an
So
asshole!"
they're fed to the wolves. But Randy is the fucking instigator here. So I don't understand why Zeus is the bad guy. If Randy literally he starts to try to beat the shit out of Zeus. What the fuck you
Yeah.
doing?
He punches
So
Zeus.
first of all, you came there. Secondly, you wore your Rip shirt. And third, you brought your fucking tattletale friend who tells everybody that you're Rip's brother. And then you go out and you sock the guy who's trying to kill your brother. What are you doing?
Yeah, and you sock him, and then the guy's like, "Yeah, and his social security number is this, and he lives at this address, and he likes this and his women." It's
He'll be here on
you're a piece of
Sunday.
shit friend. Yeah, it goes to church
Oh,
on Sunday.
Listen,
It's
I
terrible.
get upset when people look at me and go, "That's the guy giving me the fentanyl."
Oh, lose the habit. What are you doing? Oh shit. We then cut to Rip entering Zeus's headquarters, which is basically just a ring in some garage somewhere. Rip is looking for Zeus, and Brell is on the TV talking a bunch of shit. So Rip just starts destroying all of Zeus's stuff, and Brell is all excited watching this live in the comfort of his office. Rip throws a barbell at the camera. For some reason, Brell is scared enough to duck out of the way, even though he's watching this on TV.
Hey, can we talk about the Big Z?
On the side of
Talk about the big Z.
No,
the
no,
one
we
that
can't.
Like what was up with that Z? Like, why was it so long? It's like could they not just have a Z? It's like they're like, no, we're gonna take an in, we're gonna turn it sideways because we got to do this quick. We got to do this quick. So
I'm
take
telling you
that
now-
in, turn it sideways, and we're done.
I am cutting that from the episode. I'm not going to have that on the episode. He said that while we were watching. I was like, fuck, dude. There's no way we're going to get away with that joke.
I didn't even say it, Joe. I'm just saying, why'd they use it in? Was it their in?
We
We're
know
gonna let
we-
it-
we-
We're
we
gonna
know
let
what
it
you're
fly on the talking
We
shit
know.
show.
We
It
know
all
what you were saying.
So.
Oh shit! So this 2 punches from Zeus was enough to put Randy in the hospital, and he has a neck brace, and now he's on life support. So we cut to Rip going up to Randy, trying to tell him to wake up, and Randy finally wakes up, and Hogan just starts bawling his eyes out, like he did when he lost to Warrior at Mania 6.
Oh,
Yeah.
ooh, wow.
This fake ass.
Yeah.
You thanks, brother.
So- Randy, please. Can't you see it, Randy? So anyway,
Somebody broke Randy's fingers because he was like this the whole time.
it was,
Right? Permanent rhythm sign.
so now apparently that now that Randy has been injured, Samantha has been raped, or at least try to get raped. This is enough to give Rip the motivation to go and actually accept Zeus's challenge. So we then cut to the night when all of it's going to go down. We cut to Brell in the ring, and he announces that Rip will fight Zeus. And then we get the training montage of Zeus training really hard, this 80s rockin' music. And then it will fade into this nice, soft porn music as Rip is helping his brother rehabilitate. This interruption of like hardcore death metal and fucking porn. Oh, shit. So we cut to the night of the fight, and Rip is in the dressing room waiting on Randy to come because that's his motivation. He can't go on without the urn. Samantha, for some reason, for the 6th time in this movie, gets kidnapped. This bitch is dumb. She has no business managing anybody. She can't even fucking keep from getting kidnapped. But she gets kidnapped. She gets kidnapped in the elevator and taken to Brell's office. Randy and his friend come into the dressing room and tell Rip that Samantha got kidnapped. This is the time that Brell calls Rip and says, you got 10 minutes, make it good, and then you're going down, you're staying down. So basically he's saying that you need to throw the fight or else Samantha is going to die.
Right. Yes. What was no cripple? He was going to cripple her because he.
Oh, that's right. He was
going
gonna
to
cripple
pushing
Samantha.
matching wheelchairs. Yeah.
That's not as bad. I guess that's
is
not
nice.
as bad.
At least he would give them a matching wheelchair set. I mean,
That's nice. Sure as fuck
That's
couldn't believe
sweet.
Harley.
His-
But the
his-
wheelchair was in the
that's-
budget.
His and her wheelchairs. There you go.
Because I mean,
What
how many
spinners
people
on
did Rip
mine?
cripple in this movie already? I mean, all the guys he beat up, the guy that shit himself, the fucking dude on the motorcycle. I mean, all those guys are probably in wheelchairs, right?
Yeah, they're all
Listen.
handy capable.
Listen, this double axe handle shot to the face is gonna definitely cripple somebody, and I think that's why he went to the leg drop. I'm putting it
That's
out
what it
there.
was. That's what it
See?
was. You know what? Yep. He was probably practicing it on Bruce the Barber Beefcake, and which is why he got his whole mask thing broken up. You know what I mean? WrestleMania 9. That was why he was practicing in the back. All right. So
Hey, Brutus! Ow,
So-
my eye!
Brell tells his trainer that he has 10 minutes to find Samantha. We then get Rip entering the ring, and he gives the Rip 'em sign again to Randy, who is there just looking like Timmy from South Park.
No, it's
He got-
true.
He got punched twice.
This poor bastard is wearing a t-shirt with a very nice dinner jacket. Like, are we?
Yeah.
What is happening right now? Like,
Oh, it was
I don't
great.
remember anybody ever coming to one of our shows in a t-shirt and a dinner jacket, unless they were climbing into the ring with one of you guys. You know what I mean? Like,
They wouldn't even do that in a dinner
Well,
jacket.
remember back in the day, they used to have when you would go to the events and stuff like that, they used to be all dressed up. So,
Yeah, but
in
he
a
was wearing a
t-shirt.
t-shirt. A
Fuck
t-shirt.
yeah.
but no, I mean not a
t-shirt, he was-
t-shirt. I mean it would actually be a a tie and a jacket. You know,
He
Sure,
was
but not
dressed
a
like a
t-shirt.
yuppie Hollywood like producer. Like that's how they wear, like the dinner jacket with a t-shirt and like jeans, and then they're like, cut, action.
T-shirt, dinner jacket. Let's do this next time we
It's
do the show.
the- So Rip also sees Brell in his office window staring just above the screen. I love how the studio is covered in all this tinsel, this really cheap ass fucking tinsel.
Yes.
like they ran out of money after the Vespa. They're like, listen, we need to put some tinsel here.
It's like go,
We have
go
to hide
that-
the fact
go
that we can't
Walmart,
hire any more
get all the-
extras.
Get all the tinsel. It's all 60% off. Christmas just happened. Go get that
They went to
shit.
the Hobby Lobby and boom, we had a movie.
$8 million. Holy
Hobby
shit. Let's get some tinsel.
Zeus comes out wearing a microwave to the ring. Did you see fucking Zeus's outfit?
He comes out.
He came out in a whole spaceship.
You shook one? Oh, God. I just got 2 of these, guys. Sorry, hang on one second.
Where's
One of
mine?
these is shook.
Which one is it?
I don't know. She said
gonna
good
know.
luck.
Yep,
She
good
said
luck.
good.
Open the
And then-
one on the
and
left
then
first.
This
Wait a
one.
minute. Wait a minute. Todd, which one should he open first?
Yeah, Todd knows beer, so
Todd.
he's good. He could probably recognize the bulges.
Toddery Duncan. We know you love bulges. We know you love beer. Beer and bulges. That's going to be your T-shirt.
Oh shit!
Oh, come on. What's he doing?
I don't know.
Thanks,
Just
Did I
Todd.
just open it
Just
like
open
Stone
anyone.
Cold or
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Yeah, open them both. All right,
sorry.
that's great though. Zeus Zeus punches the ring announcer and then starts to fight Rip. Samantha sneaks out of the office and is able to run away, but the security is chasing her. Samantha meets thugs at the bottom floor elevator, but is saved by Rip's trainer and Randy's friend. We
Who
cut
also
back to
wants
the.
to rape her?
Yeah.
Well, it's like, oh, you thought it was over?
I got you now.
As he breaks out the razor. Oh shit. Okay. We cut back to the ring, and Rip is almost completely down, but sees Samantha and Randy kind of starting to twiddle his finger a little bit. I guess this is enough to kind of get Rip to like, sure,
got excited.
that's all it was. It's like, oh yeah, I got it now.
I
But yeah,
gotta
but-
get the rip sign out.
But
Yeah.
now he's getting his second win, and all that fucking smooth jazz starts playing, and
That-
it's
that
like,
porn music.
what the fuck is like Kenny G playing this shit now? Like Jim Johnston and Kenny G are collaborating right now with the comeback music, and it's like,
Listen, at the beginning of the movie, I honestly, with that music, I thought we were watching an after-school special.
It's seriously, it
That's-
looked like this
that's-
cheesy ass.
Yeah,
That's how it was. That's how it was in the 80s. That's exactly how it was in the
But
80s.
that's why they were able to make money, because all the music was crappy, and Jim Johnston was just like, well, I mean, I already have a contract with WWF, so yeah, I'll
Yeah.
get music for this.
Good job, Todd. Good job. You did it.
thank
Yeah,
you, sir.
We got it. Yeah, we got it. Thank God for the chat, man.
I told
I
you
was
he knows
fucking
bulges.
scared.
I told
They'll
you he
save a
knows
whole
bulges.
live stream. All right. So Rip starts hulking up, I guess ripping up in this movie, and body slams Zeus. Rip finishes off Zeus with an axe bomber to the outside, but Zeus runs up topside to the audience, and Rip follows, but Zeus knocks him down all the way to the bottom.
Yes.
Zeus comes back, and Brell is pissed and starts ripping cables out of his office TVs.
Starts
Really
destroying
pissed off.
servers and TVs and
Destroying
cameras.
his own
and-
equipment, is really upset.
Sparks are
Yeah!
every fucking where.
There is live wires everywhere, just chilling. Todd Pettingill is there. I'm gonna splice that into.
And in
Rip-
the background, the TVs are saying network difficulty.
Yeah, please stand
Network
by.
difficulty.
Yeah,
So,
bitch, you fucking did it. You started it.
Destroying his own network. Let's see. Oh yeah. Rip axe bombs Zeus from the top, and Zeus comes all the way down to the ring and falls right through the center of the ring. Rip turns to Brell and surprisingly does not give him one of these. But Brell says, "Stay away from me, you jock ass," just as he backs up into the live cables and gets electrocuted like Marv from Home Alone.
That's where they came up for that. That's where they
That's
came
what it
up
was.
with
They took it from No Holds Barred.
Oh,
They took it from No Holds Barred.
the
did?
ring. Real quick before we move further, that ring, was that not the ring that they used in Total Nonstop Action?
No, the one in Total Nonstop Action was the
A
6-sided.
6-sided ring. Okay, is that where the
Yes.
idea came from?
No, the idea came from Mexico. Mexico wrestlers
Okay.
wrestle on those.
So someone just came
This-
up to him and said, "Oh,
this
I
ring
got
was
an
like-
idea for USA."
This ring was like 12 foot max. You know what I mean? It was the tiniest little ring you've ever seen in your whole life. It was funny.
So
All right.
what did
It
what,
was a
what
tiny
did-
ring.
Why did they cut the center out of this thing? I mean, like Zeus could have really hurt himself going through the middle of that ring.
He did. He died.
Well,
He did.
let me ask you this.
Spoiler alert.
Well, let me ask
He
you
died.
this: why did they have a door handle on the door when what's his face British Bulldog fell on it in that WCW match?
That's a good point.
It just
That's
shit
good.
just doesn't
Yeah.
make sense.
That makes
It's
sense.
wrestling, baby.
Wrestling, baby. Yep. I love wrestling.
I
So-
love wrestling.
Zeus comes flying out of the heavens onto the ring, breaks through the ring, and as we can tell, Zeus has died.
He went right to hell.
He
Straight
went right
to
to hell.
We knew he was dead because he had blood coming out of his mouth. Just one solo drip.
Yep.
The
that's how we
Undertaker
knew.
reached up, grabbed him, brought him
Smoke went everywhere.
down everywhere.
Rip comes down.
That's smoke
Rip
or
comes
Coke.
Coke everywhere. Powder everywhere. There's baby powder everywhere. Rip comes down, hugs his brother before giving the rip sign as we freeze frame, ending No Holds Barred as the No Holds Barred theme music plays. This is the most amazing.
I
It's
love
the
that
most
song.
amazing song ever in the history of anything. Is this song, and that is No Holds Barred. So, yeah,
That is that is
it was a
a
good movie.
that it is on sale right now at Walmart. Hang on, guys. I
Probably for
just
like
saw.
$5.
They pay you to take it? I
it,
gotta get to Walmart.
We got it for
is-
free. There was no way we were
Hey!
renting this one.
It's in the discount bin. Buy
No,
one,
it's
get
great.
buy one, get one. Guys,
you know, it was great.
1998, right? 1998. That's
Yeah.
when this movie came out. Is that right?
Yeah.
No,
No,
1989.
1990.
1989.
89.
Oh, I'm sorry. 89.
All right, well, actually, I
I'm
just
dyslexic.
closed my notes.
I'm
But yeah, I was
dyslexic
like,
Hang on,
as
hang
hell.
on,
Yeah.
hang on. Stand by.
Yeah,
It was
had
89. 89.
Yeah,
So,
89.
89.
Yeah, 89.
So,
It was 89. That means it was before The Undertaker actually became The Undertaker.
and Hulk Hogan has been wearing the same do-rag since 1989.
Well, no.
It's
in that-
changed colors.
It's changed colors. I was going to say,
Can we just say one thing about Hulk Hogan? The dude's outfits in this movie's
Great,
amazing.
amazing.
Yeah, he was like part ninja. He was. I
Could you
thought
imagine?
when-
Could you imagine his closet? Just like you go and like you're looking at his clothes, you're like, "What the fuck is this, Hulk?" That's from
tight
No
leather
Holds
things.
Barred,
This-
brother.
So did he borrow clothing from either? I feel like he got stuff from Brutus, and he was like,
Liberace.
no, brother, you got to wear this in the movie, and that's the
Yeah.
blue. That's that baby blue. That was
Yeah.
That makes a lot of
Brutus would have
sense.
wore that, and he would have wore that really with like
He would have
style.
rocked it.
Yeah,
The baby-
absolutely.
so he had the baby blue, he had the red and black,
The red
and then
black.
at home he had the Hulk Hogan tie dye shirt with the 3 slits in the
Yeah.
back.
Yep.
Yes, and the super short shorts.
Oh God, those shorts!
And
You
the
could see
short
his
shorts.
nuts.
Those shorts were nuts.
Why
We
were
weren't-
you looking for those?
Yeah.
Well,
How did you not
they're-
see it? It was like
All right,
Sam's
guys.
Bush in the hotel scene. It was like
Well, I'd rather see the bush than the balls.
I don't. Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess that's true.
With
But yeah,
Hogan,
you
you're
can
going
tell by
to see
Sam's
both
hair.
with the bald spot in the middle.
You know, his balls also has the handlebar mustache.
That whole
as well.
handlebar mustache. yeah.
His balls are scary. They're like, "Hey, brother."
Hey, brother.
Put sunglasses on it. You never be able to tell. Just
Is that
gotta
why
do
him?
that
Is
on
that
the
why
path.
him and Linda had their falling out? Is because she was over the mustache thing? She
I
was
can
tired of a mustache ride.
Well, you know what? And
no,
that
she was
maybe
tired of him cheating on her.
that might be it too. But I know that Hogan, to do like another movie, what the fuck, Mr. Nanny or some shit.
Oh my
he had to
God.
shave his
Nanny,
mustache.
and then there was Suburban Commando or something like that.
Yeah,
What
but
about
I
Thunder
think
in Paradise, bro.
oh, it was
They
Thunder.
made
I think that's what it
3
was. It was
Oh,
it was
well,
Thunder in
Thunder in
Paradise.
Paradise was the TV series.
Whichever one that he didn't have his mustache on, but I know that WCW turned it into an angle. That's where the Yeti came out.
Yeah.
And they shaved his mustache. They literally had like Hulk Hogan turn to the dark side because he lost his mustache.
He lost his
That was
mustache.
WCW.
And then he became NWO Hulk from that shit, right? He turned so
Yeah,
dark
after-
that he
after-
turned-
after that
yeah.
was all done, and
Turned
yeah,
evil.
He
So-
grew it
so-
back, and
it's
then
great.
So who do you pick as the lesser of two evils, Ted Turner or Vince McMahon?
I don't know. I had fun.
I
with
don't think
WCW.
Vince. I wouldn't. I wouldn't say Vince is. I wouldn't think.
I don't
I wouldn't
think
think
he's
either
evil.
one of them is evil. They were smart businessmen, is what
Mhm.
they were.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and they were good at what they were. Real carnies. You know, that
Mhm,
was.
yeah.
well,
we
that's
don't have
part of-
that anymore.
That's the game. You got.
That's why.
No,
That's
the,
what.
the game is Triple H.
That's true. It is time to play.
It's time to play the game.
But yeah, but No Holds Barred, man. It was a good movie. It was, it's a good movie for being like, if you're like 6 or 7 or 8 or something like that. It's a
Yeah,
good movie to
yeah.
see, in that era of wrestling. That's why I say if they remade it with today's wrestlers, just like verbatim, I think kids would still dig it. It would
Okay,
be,
if you were to remake in today's wrestlers, who
We
would
already
play
talked
the
about
Hogan?
this.
Who would play the
No,
Hogan?
well, we had Brock Lesnar as Zeus for sure.
Right,
Right.
but we never said about Hogan.
So
I say Cena would be Hogan.
Yeah.
because he's got the bald spot. He's already
already got the
there,
bald
bro.
spot.
He's already
He's already
rocking.
there.
We're
And
good.
he's a big dude. You couldn't have Reigns in there. But like Mr. Brell could be Paul Heyman. Like that'd be a great Mr.
Oh
Brell.
yeah.
Yeah,
Right. And Samantha, I mean, just take your pick. We'll find the hairiest bush in the locker room, and there we go. We got Samantha.
Watch, Andy's gonna have a black eye next time we do a video. What happened? Well, I said the hairiest bush, and apparently that belonged to Rhonda, and she found out where it lay.
Oh my
Oh, sorry, she's not
Sorry,
gonna see
Rhonda,
this.
don't beat me up.
guys,
Oh.
what for the life of me? There was a close up of Zeus in this movie, and he has this funk.
The
Going
He's got
eyebrow.
like a scar. He's got like a scar or something.
What-
Is it a scar? I
Yeah.
just know he
I
was
don't
missing
know.
half an eyebrow.
I thought
That's what it looked like.
like
He
it
just
looked
shaved it.
like just they put some candle wax there, like him and his.
I think it was supposed to be a scar. Like, I don't know. I think they were trying to make him look super tough and scary. And they're like, you know what this guy needs? A scar because his fucking wonky eye isn't scary enough.
Hey, Todd thinks he keeps
Mike Rapata.
he keeps insisting on saying that.
Yes, Mike could have totally been Rip.
I'm telling you,
Dude,
we need to
that's
redo. I'm
it.
telling you, we need to have a show. Well, he would have been a great Rip. We needed to
Yes.
redo. Like we need to have like an all Saw cast where we just talk
Yes.
about Saw
Yes.
because we got.
Well,
we
I'm
got
in.
some stories.
I'm in.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Yes,
there's
Brian
a couple
can
of us.
tell
that
us
just-
one story he always tells. It'll be great.
That's all I got, dude. I mean,
It's
listen,
like-
I was there.
it was a short time,
I was there for
But
a
yeah.
week. Listen, the best is I'm reffing at the beach and
Here we go.
I ripped my pants.
Oh, you ripped your pants. Rip them.
Rip 'em. And when you ripped them, did you go like this?
I was like, brother.
You just have the hand come out of your pants.
That's what ripped my pants. What me?
It
It
was
was
actually a rip.
Hogan. It was-
Imagine just coming out from the hole.
oh my god.
That's great stuff. But yeah, so yeah, I need to do my close so I can put this in, but we can continue to talk. But Thrash, thank you for being here. Brian, thank you for being here. Mark, thank you for being here. Thank you for letting us be on your podcast. I appreciate that. And we'll see you all next time for the Retro Rental Review. Okay, cool. Now we can continue talking.
Okay.
I just wanted it for the video.
All right, bring in Todd.
just to let everybody know, these two plus a few others will be on our show July 5th. We might end up changing that around and just letting these guys just bullshit about their time on the indie. Yep. I think that's what we're gonna do with instead of drafting
We were drafting
wrestlers,
and-
but people
I didn't understand. I
I
seriously
still
did
don't
not
get what
understand the
you're trying to do with
instructions. I don't
So-
because there's a lot of shroud of mystery to it, and I get we're like trying to be surprised. How the fuck is going on?
Okay,
I was
well,
like, okay, is it my
basically
turn?
we were going to try to do these do 3 rounds of wrestlers. Okay, you pick them, and then we were going to try to come up with a game to where basically it's all a battle royal, and
You pick one of your 3 wrestlers
Yeah,
to
you
go
pick
in
one of your
for
three
so
to
on and
go
so
after somebody
forth.
else's, and you roll a dice, or we'll have a dice on the screen, and we'll say roll, and if it's a high number, you get the upper hand. If it's a lower number, they beat they're beating on you or whatever, and go a few rounds like that, and then we're trying to figure out something.
So
But
basically, it's Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm about to say it's Dungeons and Dragons with wrestling.
Sort of,
Yeah,
I
but
don't
without
do math, bro.
we know that
I don't do
can't-
numbers, bro.
we know that.
We'll just have to take your word for it.
3. No, Thrash. You
It's
want
okay.
6.
We don't have to do the
No,
draft.
especially since Matt's been on the clock for
2 days
12 hours now.
I've been on the clock.
Yeah.
Don't read your message.
And I picked Ravishing Rick Rude. Put it
Yeah, it
in.
don't matter now. Fuck it. We're in change.
Nestor's
We're just
gonna
gonna
be
go back.
upset.
I think we're just go back
he's gonna
to
be like,
what-
"What the fuck? Why did I pick one?"
Yeah, I think we're gonna just go ahead and go back to the original format. Let you guys talk about wrestling and crack me up while you guys are doing it.
Oh, it's
I
great. No, I'll
think
tell you
that'll be
what, the
best.
Saw
And
stories are
especially,
great.
I'm telling you, if you get Todd in there. if you
Oh,
get
Todd's
Todd-
already in it. Todd's already. Everybody said okay for it all. So July 5th will be like a a small reunion of you guys where you guys can bullshit your way through everything and see who can make who laugh more.
Well, we
They have
all
a
got
reunion.
some great stories.
They have a
Todd's
reunion
gonna
all the time, so
Well,
We do.
yeah, but
well, it's funny because we're all like terrible friends. Like the only ones that ever like keep contact is me and Thrash. Did you know that Trevor's in town? Trevor's
Is
in
he
San
really?
Diego. He's in
that
San Diego.
son of a bitch.
I know, and it's funny because he texted me yesterday and he's like, "Oh man, I'm here," and I'm like, "Well, that's great, bro. I'm at Universal. I can't hang out, but that's great that you're here. Welcome back, I guess. But yeah, he's in town. But like we
Weird.
no, but nobody knows. We don't fucking talk to each other. That's the problem. We're all like terrible friends.
That's what good friends do, though.
Me-
Like, hey,
me and-
did he reach out to you?
Yeah, no, he did. He did. He said
There
I'm in
you
town.
go. Good enough.
So that's
good
nice.
enough.
Well, I said he's not a bad friend. We're bad friends. Me and Todd have been talking about hanging out for like 10 years. Every time we see each other, we should hang out. Like, oh yeah, we
Dude,
should.
hang
Never
out.
do. Never do.
me and Brian live down the road. We never hang out.
That's
In
not
fact,
so
I-
sad.
Yeah.
I actually
I
went
went-
to Vegas. I went to Vegas, and Todd lived right there, and I didn't even have time to see him. That's how good of a
Yeah.
friend I am.
They're
Did you
terrible
win a
friends.
lot of money in Vegas? Because I
No,
mean,
but I went and saw
the-
Metallica and
the-
then Billy Joel.
The prostitutes were too much.
Yes.
I'd imagine
Prostitutes
Vegas
really-
prostitutes are a lot of money. I never found out. I always fall for the clicking tickets guys. I always take them. You know what I mean? Like sure, I'll take one. Because I just want to see the
Thank you.
chick on the front.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Like Elf.
what is that?
Thank you.
Yeah, this could be something good. Oh, it's just a chick on the front.
Is this a
But yeah,
scratch and
let's do that. Let's do the Saw reunion because I think it would do really well. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
sniff? Yeah.
I do.
All
I think
right,
it'd be
so
really cool.
somebody needs to reach out to Mike. I've tried. I've messaged.
I'll tell you, I
He
would
is not responding to me.
I would have a lot.
mean,
Well, if you mentioned
love
that
to
we
have
were all
Mike.
involved, he won't. You know what I mean? That's the thing is you'd have to do it on his own. Like, hey, like I want to interview you. I want we do a wrestling thing, and you don't have to mention us at all. But have by all means get Mike's side of the story. I don't want to be totally unfair. I don't want everybody to think like Mike is a piece of shit because I don't think he is.
Yeah.
Like, he's very old fashioned and he has some very wonky ideas, but he has a great. I know he will, Todd. But he has some good minds to the business, and he's been around forever. So,
but he
it'd be
has to
cool.
tell you his side of the story first.
He does.
Yeah,
I
they put me-
think.
They put me
I should.
in the ring with Cactus Jack and
No,
and I'm like,
he will.
okay.
He'll talk about like how Scott Hall purposely kicked his ass and
Big Bully
you know,
Douglas.
Yeah. He'll have all these stories, and they're great stories. If you listen to it one sided, you're like, oh wow, these guys are assholes,
Yeah.
but they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone
So
got
you
their own side of
guys-
the story.
So you guys have been doing your show for how long?
Retro rental. I
Since
want to say
February?
almost 2 months. I think it's
Longer
about
than that. I think
And
he's
guys,
not.
congratulations for that. We're sorry we couldn't get you on the network.
No, it's okay. Look,
We won. I fought like hell.
No,
At the end of the day, honestly, you guys, and I hate to say this, all together,
You
guys
have a
will
better
do
show
better.
than we do.
Well,
no,
that's
I
because
know.
they're funnier. They're funnier. They have a different style than what we do. But
I'll tell you what
you
it
don't
is.
need the
We
network.
have the what we I don't think we do either. Honestly,
Yeah, I
we
don't think
we
we
were
do.
talking about it like beforehand. We are like, should we be on this? And it just really kind of just depended on like their rules and stuff. You know what I mean?
See, and that's the thing.
And so as soon
Andy and I
as
don't like rules.
we don't. We
Yeah.
like to do our own thing. We like to build from the ground up. Obviously, the network is a good place to network with other people and
Sure.
take subscribers. That's great. We can meet new audiences or whatever. But when we got like a list
Thanks,
of
Todd.
demands of basically like, oh, if you have social medias, you got to plug us and you have to like talk about like
Yeah.
podcast of the
So-
month and all this. It's like,
Yeah, it's
okay,
like,
that's
I
So
don't-
not-
we
that's
got
not
the
our style.
original holy grail thing. It was like, hey, listen, we don't limit you to what you can and can't say, but here's what we want you to do. You're supposed to mention these two podcasts and that you're a part of this network. That was it.
Other
No.
than that, we didn't get anything else. And then when Thrash sent me the rules, I went through them and I read them, and I'm like, "What shit, man? I didn't even know half of this shit." They never
we
told
were-
us.
we
They never
were-
gave us.
any of them.
We were
But-
very put off by it.
Yeah,
but
it was
The only
very,
reason we were
like-
going to do it, we were going to do it because we didn't want to. We didn't want to make you guys look bad. You know what I mean? We were like, well, listen, they
quite
fought
hon-
hard to get us on this. You know,
Quite honestly,
Well,
towards-
the thing is we wanted you guys a part of the network because we
We
thought you
did.
would have helped us and helped the network grow.
but
I mean, that's what it's all about. dude.
in the long run,
Right.
me and Brian were already questioning the network as it was.
Oh, wow.
yeah,
Because they weren't promoting us, and they were giving other things. But you know what? It is what it is. I'm not bad mouthing. I'm not going to badmouth the deluxe edition because they got their own thing.
They gave us a start.
They gave us
know.
a start.
sure.
We're almost at 1,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah, you guys doing really good. Yeah, really
and
good.
most of it was done by us, and
There you go.
that's all that matters. When it's all said and done, all that matters is, we're having fun, and that's what
Right.
we're trying to do. We're adding new stuff to the, trying to add new stuff and everything, but we'll figure it all out.
Yeah, I think honestly, the network. I was looking at it and like all these YouTube subs and all that, and I'm like, okay, well, how many viewers are they getting on the live stream on the network? You know what I mean? So there'd be like times you guys be on the network and we check, there's like no viewers, and I was just like,
Right.
well, then it's not the network that's doing any good; it's their YouTube that's doing well. You know what I mean? It's their own personal
Exactly.
stuff. So
And
really,
the other
if-
recommendation from one of our other people that was going to join the network, he joined for like a day and then he was like, I don't need this, and he left. And that's
Yeah.
John from Basement Surge. Said, hey guys, you don't need the network. You just do a YouTube show. You don't have to be a podcast.
Yeah, you just
And
make
I was
videos.
like, yeah, that's cool. The thing is like they want us to go and edit our show, and I'm like, I don't have time, dude. I don't have time to do that.
it's
I have
hard.
time-
Yeah, we
I have
we
I have
do a lot
time
of
to
editing.
yeah, I have time to edit, but you know what? When you do a live show, you don't edit.
Yeah.
Sure. Now, sometimes the raw stuff is is great to see all that. I know when we do videos like for example, we made this is an hour-long review. It's gonna get trimmed down to probably about 35, 40 minutes
Mhm.
because we really have to condense it for the sake of
I
the
gotcha.
sake of the audience.
Yeah.
And then plus there's graphics, there's keying out green screens and stuff. But I don't think we're necessarily better than you as far as the show is concerned. I think we have more production because
Yeah,
you
we
guys
have
don't
different
have green
styles.
screens.
We have different stuff.
Get some green screens, man. It's cheap. They're cheap
Yeah.
and it's easy.
But I
I'm
like
telling you,
Learn
it's the easiest
OBS.
thing in the world.
I like my background.
No, you have a great background. You do. I just know that like when I watch, it's just my personal preference. When I watch videos like anything, like gameplays and all that, I always appreciate green screens because you can
Mhm.
put anything you want in there. You know what I
Right.
mean? Thrash and I, when we first started, we didn't have green screens either. We were
Yeah.
just kind of just doing the thing on our own. We're like, well, how about some green screens? And I think the first video we did, I want to say it was RoboCop that we did, and we got like,
Mhm.
for us, it's good. We got like 500 plus views on it, and that's a great view for us,
I think RoboCop was the one that I watched, and it looked like you guys were in the same room. Is that the one
Right,
that I
yeah.
watched? That it felt like you guys were in the same room or something. I
Yeah,
was like, oh
yeah,
shit.
and it's
No,
yeah,
that'll be
we-
the next review. We were in the same.
Oh,
room.
yeah, the next review after this, we're doing. We're going to post this first, and then we'll do. After that, we're doing Turtles. So,
Yeah, I can't
So
wait to see you guys play that one.
That,
Oh, it's
no,
great. And
it's the movie, bud.
The movie.
The
movie.
movie?
Yeah,
Oh,
No,
no,
we're not
I-
playing the game. Oh no, do you got to do the movie and then play the game?
Oh, we will.
We'll do the
play
game too. We'll do.
And
We,
then-
we have.
Super
And
excited.
Then you'll be sorry. We have episodes. We have gameplay episodes all the way recorded all the way for the middle of July. So
Yeah.
we're good on gameplay. So
Cool.
we just but the movie the reason we have to record the movie reviews like so slow is because it takes so much time to edit.
Yeah.
Because we want to include like bits of the movie in there. You know what I mean? Plus like other
I gotcha.
editing stuff. So, but yeah, as far as the DEN is concerned, like I appreciate the opportunity. I appreciate you guys like going to bat for us and all that.
Yes, thank you.
I felt at the end of the day, it was just like, okay, I think they think they're a little bit better than they really are as far as, you know what I mean? Like, you're not that significant. Like, I've never heard of it before you guys brought it up. And I was like,
Yeah.
I didn't even know what it was. At first,
we really
I thought
need that,
DEN
you know.
was you guys. I'm like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
they made like their
Yeah.
own thing. That's cool. They made their own network. That's neat. But then when you
Well,
guys are like, oh no,
Oh
it's
hell!
like
If we
an
had our
actual
own network, you would have been on it right away. But
no, I
you know,
appreciate
Well,
Well,
thank
that's
you.
what we'll do. We'll create our own network. There you go. Perfect.
Told
Literally,
you.
what is it? It's just all it is a website. That's
Yeah,
that's the
yeah,
Yeah,
network.
yeah.
Yeah,
basically,
You
Productions,
bring on a bunch of fucking podcasters and say, hey, here you go. You're a part of the network, and
You're part of the network.
just give us
yeah.
shout out and stuff like that. There you go.
Right. And
I
then
guess
you
that's what
can-
it is.
and when that's all that we did, throughout at the end of the day, we did promote a lot of their stuff, not just podcasts of the month, but we did promote a lot of other people on there because
Yeah.
we
you guys
had
you guys were
I'll be
always
back.
putting out stuff for whatever, bro. You guys are always putting out stuff for like history I'd like to fuck, which actually my wife now watches that podcast because of you guys. You guys were always talking about it, and she's like, well, let me check it out. Now she loves it.
yes, Don Brody is awesome.
Yeah.
And then the the Broken System podcast. That one's a good one too. If you like true crime.
Okay. Yeah, she'll
it's
probably
really-
like that.
Yeah, it's really good. It's about this season he's doing one about a guy named DJ
Medina,
no, DJ Vicky.
DJ Anderson.
No, Vicky. He was killed by this guy, and well, they hadn't arrested him, and they finally did. 6 years
cool.
later.
That's
Oh, wow.
cool. I always love like true crime shit. I started a channel on YouTube before me and Thrash got together, but I did a just by myself. I did something called The Deadly Truth, and it was it's just a true crime thing. But I have a video on there about Randy Stair, who is it's a YouTuber, but he went out and he killed like his 3 coworkers in a supermarket and then blew his brains out. But he documented this whole thing over the course of many months. And so I did a thing on him. I want to say that video has almost 30,000 views at this point.
Wow.
Did
Damn.
really well, but YouTube won't monetize me because I show gore and shit, So I was like, I abandoned the channel, but
Yeah, that's going to be our biggest problem when we go to get monetized. The fact that we swear too much.
yeah, you got to hone down on the swearing. And
You got to
then,
say in certain keywords you can't say.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we. edit
Sorry,
down.
I did it one time. We didn't.
Yeah.
post.
Somebody.
But
And then
yeah,
remember when he was like, "Yeah, the Z in No
Yeah,
Holds
that's
Barred."
good.
What?
That's not going
What
to
if
make
you
it.
turned
I
it to
promise you, it's not going to make it to air. I promise you, that is not going to make it.
oh,
to air.
it did make it to air, just not
Just
on
do the
yours.
South Park.
It's not on mine.
clip.
Yeah. No,
Just
no,
do the South
no.
Park clip.
Well, guys,
No.
before we let you go, before we take back over our show,
Yeah.
drag
You
up
can have
coffee. Drag up coffee. Andy, do you know this guy? He's on TikTok. He's the beam flicker on TikTok.
I mean, are you
Is that like
sure
a sexual
he's on
thing?
TikTok, or are you not,
All right,
you sure
all
not
right.
punching?
Listen, French toast coffee.
Oh, that's
What?
awesome.
French toast coffee.
I like
Oh,
you
that.
have pods?
here you go.
What's that one? Oh,
Fuggin' Texas.
Bug in Texas.
So,
Does he have pods or just beans?
this is actually ground coffee.
Bean
This is-
flicker.
He is the
Bean
beam
flicker.
flicker or drag up coffee.
You're gonna get
on
Andy. You're
TikTok.
gonna get something you don't want to see right now, bro.
I know.
You're gonna get
Oh,
banned.
he has the adult version
Oh,
of
yeah.
TikTok. I forgot.
Okay, yeah, because this says no results found because the phrase may be associated with hateful or sexual behavior.
Just
See?
put,
Yeah,
in,
okay.
put in drag up coffee.
I'll
Put in
I'll
Drag Up Coffee. He wears a shirt that says Bean Flicker because he is a person who
Enjoys flicking beans.
yeah, that too, and makes his own coffee. We
Man
are
loves
trying to
his
get him
hobbies.
on the show. His wife does adult toys.
Oh yeah.
I do adult toys, but a different kind.
Anal beads?
No,
Is
no,
it
I
anal
sell.
beads?
No,
You
I
tell if
sell.
it was anal beads, right?
Brian
It's okay.
does anal
I know,
beads.
shame. Whatever. Make your money, bro. I don't
It's-
care. If you...
It's Dookie.
Let your freak flag fly, Brian. Go ahead, bro.
I sell big adult toys that you can. Stop
So
it.
you sell
So-
dildos? Like big old
No.
dills? Todd, hit up Brian.
Oh, dude, no. Really? No. Guys,
What,
Oh
what am
my
I missing?
God, Todd.
do you really sell adult toys?
I sell side by sides, motorcycles, wave runners.
Oh.
Uh,
You can't say adult toys. You got to say like
yeah.
water sporting or some shit. You can't say
Yeah.
I sell adult
I sell-
toys because everyone thinks a big fat dildo.
The big fat.
You can
dildo.
order those.
Big
You
fat
can actually
dildo.
order those on this new website called Temu.
I love Temu.
I love
I
Temu.
order- I order a lot of shit on Temu. You can order from there real cheap. Fucking green screens.
There you go.
Mark,
You're
I'm gonna
welcome.
need you to get this green screen. Hey, listen, I ordered a hat though that had the American flag on it. Why did it come in and it was upside down?
No,
'Cause you
really?
probably got the
Oh, it's bad. It
anti-American
was
one.
bad. It was
Oh, that's-
bad, dude. Like
But-
it wasn't
You know, it
upside
comes
down, but here's the thing: like it had the stars over here, and then it had like the lines going through the stars, and I was like, okay, well, that's not good.
That's bad.
Yeah.
You got the anti-American
What?
one, dude.
I got the 99-cent special, is what the hell I got.
Well, those all those things are made in like sweatshops and shit in China. Do you really want to like I mean, like you're not expecting good. Don't order apparel from there. You know what I mean? But I
Don't order
like,
shirts and stuff.
Some
I was
thinking
some
about that
little
shirt.
some little
The
kid
com-
was like, my fingers hurt, and then this
Now
guy
your
came up.
back's
Well, now
gonna
your
hurt."
back's gonna hurt.
You just pulled landscaping duty.
You
You
just
just you just pulled rice picking duty.
You
Um,
just pulled bear stuffing duty.
Oh,
What do you
yeah.
What do you
But
get from Temu? What's your favorite stuff?
I get a lot of like I order green screens from there. I have
Okay.
lighting that I got from there.
Really good lighting.
I got like hygienic products. Like I got like water flossers and shit from there. It's just great stuff. There's some good stuff over there. But yeah, you can totally order dongs if you want, if that's your thing. Whatever, Brian.
Here you go,
it's up to
Todd. Can you send
No.
the link to Todd?
For Temu or for
TemuDongs.com for Todd. He
You know what?
he wants to get a new one, and probably wants the American flag.
And
one.
Andy's got this. He's got a direct link.
I had a link and I deleted it, but it's if you click on the link, you download the app like anything else. But I get money for it. So hold
There
that
you
thought, Todd.
go.
I'll send you a Temu link when I find it again.
Yes.
Also, while
everybody
you're
here, click
bringing
my
up
bio.
the topic of clicking a link, you have a little thing on that you do with your wife. What is that? What is that thing? What is that called?
TikTok.
Not the, the
Paired?
commercial.
Paired.
Paired.
Yeah,
Yes.
paired.
Can
Paired
you
is
tell us
great.
about Paired?
I love Paired, man. It's a couples app designed to encourage communication with your partner. So it strengthens communication. They have games, they have quizzes, and then they have daily questions that you can have every day. If you pay for a subscription service, then you can download like packs, like literally like thousands of questions that you guys answer, and you can't see each other's answers until you're done answering. So it encourages conversation between the two of you. It's great for people like of the people that have talked to me about Paired that use it primarily, or like more long distance, or like they're always working or whatever, so they don't get a lot of chance to like talk at home. So they talk via the app, and it's great. It's a great app. I love it. I pay for the subscription service.
I am not
Use it
going to
for
pay.
free.
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not paying for the sub. But
I'm
if
telling
wanna-
you.
if you want to send me a link for that,
I'm telling you, any time, like my Instagram, my YouTube, my TikTok, all have a bio link. If you download any of those apps in my bio link, then it helps your boy out. So
Yeah,
by all means,
try
do
just
that.
the little free trial. It's actually a lot of fun. Becky and I did it, and then we're like, oh, we got to pay for this.
We're absolutely going to
They're
do
gonna
that.
Sorry,
Well,
Andy.
I tell people, I tell people all the time because I can't remember how much. I think it's like $70 a year or something like that. Okay, but you break that all down, right? It's like $8 a month or whatever the hell it is, right? It's probably a little less than that. It's $6 a month, right? And I guarantee you, people are spending $6 a month, way more than $6 a month on I don't fucking know, like
dumb shit. Just dumb shit. Temu.
Stupid shit. The Temu, yeah, exactly. So if you can spare $6 a month, I would definitely recommend going to Pair. Honestly,
I'm
like
bored.
no, I get it. No, so am I. That's why we're doing this. We're trying to get rich and famous. See,
Before I stalked you on TikTok. No, I'm just kidding. I saw.
I stalk him.
Well, you have
it,
to
dude.
now because I like his wife's fantastic.
she's great.
She
yeah.
beats the ever living piss out of him in
Yeah,
90% of their
verbally,
videos.
It's
Verbally,
great.
yes.
Yeah,
So
great.
so that's what got me watching more of Andy, and I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
he's really funny.
He
Like
is.
he was a serious dude when I knew him back in California.
Yeah, no, I'll tell you, it's you definitely break out of your shell when nobody's watching.
And it was funny because there was actually some of his paired videos where I'm like, holy shit! Like, if Andy and I did a show about what we used to do, like on Friday nights when we would just play like Mortal Kombat Shaolin
Not
Monks,
that, no.
eat pizza and J-Bo's and fucking just make fun of shit, that would
Yeah.
be hilarious. So that's what we started doing.
No,
Yeah,
you're absolutely right, dude, and you guys nailed it. Your show, Retro Rental Review, Mark and I are both subscribers. We absolutely love
Appreciate
it.
that.
Thank you.
Thank
We
you.
love the show. We do look forward to the next episode because, like I said, when we were a part of that network, it was like, oh well, they got to hit 10 episodes. I was like, dude, hurry up, fucking put out another episode. First of all, I want to know what
I
the
know
fuck
we
is
were
that.
like Andy, we got to do another one.
Yeah, we gotta do another one.
But I was
But I'm-
stoked.
We got to
you
talk about
guys had-
Banshees.
Yeah, you guys had like when that talk came up, I think you guys were at like 6, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh my
Yeah.
god, dude, just keep going. Like,
Yeah, we definitely want to put out more content. The trick is that doing this stuff is not hard. The problem is that editing it afterwards is
Yeah.
hard.
it's
And
time consuming.
It is. It's time consuming, and I definitely I have like a feeling now. Like we only have like 84 subs, I think, at this point. But for those who subscribe, I think they subscribe for like at least the effort that we put in. So I don't want to like diminish that. So we need to do like more like like the gameplays are like super easy to do.
Yeah.
Stuff that doesn't require a lot of editing and stuff like that. Then we'll do that. But we're trying to get our name out there the absolute best we can. So, but I do appreciate you having us on here. It definitely
Absolutely.
helps.
And we
I
also
tell you,
don't forget
have our
we
own
also
network.
got the solo series too going on.
Yeah, our own respective YouTube channels. So
Yeah,
you
So,
guys
so
check
get over
that
to our
out, too.
channels and check those out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
we
good
can
stuff.
search you guys by Matt Thrash and Andrew Jasic. Is that correct?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that
I think
pop up?
Yep.
there's nobody else in the world that's Matt Thrash or an Andrew Jasic, so I think we're okay. We're very lucky to have the names that we do. But
I
yeah,
was gonna
but
say
please
if there
check us out.
is, then you got problems. And
We got problems. It would have who else decided to name their kids
Yeah,
that?
there's like 12 Todd Kings, so we're lucky.
Yeah, fuck you, Todd.
Yeah,
Fuck
I can't
you,
wait
Todd.
until now. I
That's what
can't wait
people
until
waste their money on a Matt the T-shirt.
Well, guys,
Yeah.
thank you so very much for coming
Thank you.
in and hijacking talking shit.
Yeah.
We do appreciate it. You did a fantastic job.
Now get the fuck out of here. Oh,
you guys can have your show back.
Thanks
now.
for picking such a great movie.
Yeah, we figured
That's for
you'd
you.
like it,
We picked that movie. We picked that
And
movie
next-
with specifically Mark in mind. We
Yeah.
really did.
Actually, when Matt goes, yeah, we got a movie in mind, and I'm the first thing out of the top of my mouth
Showgirls?
was Showgirls. And he
Showgirls.
goes, no. I said, okay, Debbie Does Dallas. No. I'm like, son of a bitch.
God damn it.
That'd have been
No,
awesome.
actually, I really thought that you were gonna pick Ready to Rumble, but that wasn't. That was more of the 2000.
Yeah, that
It's
just
not retro
falls,
yet.
that falls right out of the cusp of what we're trying to do, and it's unfortunate because I actually love that movie.
That
So
movie
what?
was a really good movie. I like that one.
It was a great movie. I thought it was really fun. And like 10 years from now, we're going to talk about how shitty it was.
Yeah,
You know?
when we do
Just like No
retro,
Holds Barred was a good movie
No,
too.
No,
so-
you know what movie I see now as man, that was a great movie back then, and now I feel like, God, that movie's shitty now. Highlander.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Highlander's rough to watch.
I loved it. I loved it back in the day. Highlander
I've
was
never
great.
seen Highlander.
You know what's
Never seen
weird?
Shame
You know
on
what's
you.
weird,
Swear to
Brian?
God,
You know what's
man.
weird, Brian? Highlander 3 is my favorite one out of all of them.
It's absolutely goddamn awful, dude.
What's going on, Steve?
Hey, Steven.
But thank you guys so much.
You're very
I'd
welcome.
love to
Thank
do
you.
this again.
Yeah.
If you'll
Yeah,
let us
I would-
come and
yeah, I
take
would-
over your show.
Yeah, invite us to
I
your
don't
show,
even know
we'll
how
do
I
it.
do it. I don't.
I don't even
do
know. We
showgirls.
do anything
Hey,
live.
if anything else, we can do it, and then you can actually record it off of here without it being live, and do it that way. And we can always, we can
And
do
Mark's
it that-
going to go and edit it, and it'll be a trash bag.
No, that's
so.
what Andy's for.
I got you.
Oh.
I got you.
And I'll actually, if you invite us onto your show,
Did it
I'll get
really?
a green screen.
Yeah, I
Highlander
tell you,
won
get-
an
get-
award
get-
for the best ever movie. What?
I just remember Highlander couldn't wait to get Christopher Lambert naked with that extremely hot chick, and it was like in every movie. It's like, oh boy, here we go, another weird sex scene with Christopher Lambert. Hello, I am Christopher
on.
Lambert. Look at me, I'm playing Le Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, come on. You wanted to see it all.
I did.
You did.
Listen,
I
there
did.
can
It's
only
awful.
be one, and as of tonight, it's going to be talking shit. So I'm going to say good night. Good night, Andy. Good night,
guys.
Matt.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was fucking great, dude. These guys came in
They
and
had
took
no fucking-
over our show.
I
don't know
it.
what happened. Did I get rid of Andy all the way?
He might have went all the way through.
Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that, but guys, from us here at Talking Shit, we are no longer a part of Deluxe Edition Network. However, we will keep you in the loop as to what we got going on. Mark, what do we got coming up?
On Thursday, we are going to have Stephen Crypto on the show from Stephen Crypto's podcast. And we are going to talk about all-time favorite cartoons. We're not going to do a top 10. We're not going to do a top 5. We're just going to talk about cartoons and have fun doing it. Because I think that honestly, I want to stop doing the top 10s, top 5s. I just want to talk about the stuff and have fun doing it.
If we're not having fun, we're not doing it right. So at
Right.
that point,
then-
you can fire me. So
Yeah, well, and of course, after tonight's show, I have a ending credits for us now.
oh, you do?
Yes. So we're going to try those out and see how it goes, and then we're going to end it on that. So you ready?
Check us out next week, guys.
No, check us out Thursday.
Check us out Thursday, guys.
Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?